guys, and welcome back to Wednesday's episode of Improv Gaming as these two little sluts make out. You guys know us, you love us. As usual, I am the biggest Zelda fan in the world. Biggest. If you don't believe me, there's a tattoo of Triforce on my arm, and I'm rocking the Splatoon shirt. What's up, kids and squids? Biggest Zelda fan in the world coming at you once again. I'm joined by the two... What was that?
Nothing.
Watch the playback and kick your asses. I'm joined by the two coolest guys in gaming. First, to my far right, he has the best ponytail in the business.
And I am the best ponytail in the business.
Mr. Nicholas De Jesus.
How's it going tonight, everybody?
And in the center we have the host of the most, Mr. I'm Wondering, Pete Anderson. He comes to work sick, as usual.
Hey, kids and squids. Coming at you once again.
Yeah.
Did I get
Hashtag
that right?
pizza prick.
Hashtag Nick's a dick.
No, Nick's a dick's much better.
Pizza prick works too.
No, it's just Nick's a dick.
No, pizza prick.
I'm not a prick. I am a genuinely nice man who gives flowers to homeless people to make them feel like their day is
And you're
risen.
the goddamn devil.
No, you don't.
We know the story.
No, you don't.
But first, my question is to you, gentlemen. How do you feel about, on February 27th, Nintendo is once again going to release the new 3DS, but this time with Pokemon Red and Blue bundled into the game? How do you like them apples?
I don't like those apples.
I love those apples.
I think I'm on the fence.
So wait, they're releasing a new 3DS.
The new 3DS,
New
With the
3DS with a bundle of Pokemon in order to promote the new 3DS.
It's the 20th anniversary of Red and Blue, so they decided to bundle them in, and you get changeable faceplates with the original Pokemon art on.
Yeah, no.
I like it because I played those games growing up, and I don't have them anymore. I want to replay them. So they're in their original Game Boy style.
I'm so excited. When I was a young skipper,
Skipper.
back in the day, the most traumatic choice for me was, do I choose red or do I choose blue? Who knows?
What'd you choose?
Who knows?
What'd you choose?
I chose both. Yeah.
I got red, my sister got blue.
I think I started with blue, and then I got red. No, I think maybe I just did blue. Anyway, I think it's great because this has never been on the 3DS. It's never been on the Virtual Console. People love the original Mario game, or the Pokemon games. And I'm just like, is it worth it for the 3DS? For some, maybe not. But if it's sold separately, I'm definitely gonna get me definitely pick it up, for me at least, blue or red or both, who knows.
Yeah, but I'm looking to upgrade my 3DS because then I can finally play Xenoblade Chronicles 3DS.
Yeah, that's the only thing. I do have the old 3DS. But the funny thing was, the other day I had my 3DS. I was playing it, and I was just like, after not playing it for so long, I'm like, I don't feel as great as it was once, I was playing Smash, I kept losing. I was like, this is not how I play Smash. I kill people in Smash.
Yeah,
just ask Jeremy Bird, the biggest Zelda fan in the world.
Shut the fuck up.
There's a thin line between fan service and just getting on your knees and sucking the proverbial knob, or slobbing the proverbial knob.
I mean, is it a?
It's getting to the point where Nintendo is like, please love us. Please love us. Love us for something, please. Remember those games you played as a kid? We're releasing them again. Love me, please.
This is definitely going to be the last 3DS, though, they release.
Yeah, because
argument's sake, they're not going to release another 3DS after this.
Yeah, I like the idea of Pokemon coming to it. It's just the fact that everything, it's not just putting the word new on something bugs the shit out of me, because you had new Super Mario Brothers. The new 3DS. I'm like, why don't you just call it the 3DS 2 or 3DS 4D? I don't fucking just not
40 for the 3DS 40.
It's gotta be something else. They have to do something new. All right. The DS was double screen, and that's why it was the DS. The 3DS was 3D on one of the double screens, so that's why it was the 3DS. But just do something new already.
Yeah.
All right. Just do something new, and that's what NX is supposedly gonna be, right?
X gonna give it to you.
NX gonna give it to you. Get it right away.
NX gonna give it to you.
NX ain't gonna. NX is gonna give it to you. Hold on. Put up your hand. NX gonna give it to you.
I'm fucking failing.
But they I think that they have to come up with something else, and I think that NX is supposed to be their 2-in-1 shot. But anybody that uses 2-in-1 shampoo knows that doesn't work. So 2-in-1 shots are another reason why Nintendo is going to fail with this NX.
We'll see. If you didn't know, this is the greatest video games cast in all of the Mushroom Kingdom, Albion, and every past, present, and future in the Assassin's Creed series. We're three friends. We talk about video games Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We also honor you with Let's Plays on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I rub my own nipple.
You little sluts. And we also bring you the biggest news in gaming, brought to you by the One Up News, provided by myself, sometimes Pete Anderson, and eventually we'll get Nick in on that.
Yeah, eventually I'll actually participate in the
Well, you did do
streams.
one.
I did two.
Oh, you did two. Excuse me.
You did one.
Two. We'll get to that in a sec. But we also honor you with live streams once in a while, which on the 23rd you're playing Gone Home.
Gone Home. 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Check it out. It's going to be great. Never played the game. I'm excited to play it through. 2 hours.
Blind
Enjoy.
Twitch. I like it. If that sounds good to you guys, hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up with a like, comment if you want, and always hit that notification button to get our new content when it comes out. And actually, you always see our beautiful faces. Now, on to the topic of what Nintendo needs to do.
Pick me. Pick me. I've been waiting.
Nick? All right, Pete, go ahead.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Anderson. I'm going to tell you.
You almost crushed my PlayStation 4 controller.
And you almost knocked the sonic screwdriver over.
And
fuck.
you almost knocked the Sonic.
Let me do that again. Hold on. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put this down.
I like the first one better.
My name is Peter Anderson. I'm going to tell you what
Oh my God.
Nintendo has to do in order to actually get back into the race for the best console. Number one, let's start with the lineup. I expect them to have Mario, a 3D Mario game. I expect them to have Zelda ported over from the Wii U as an NX game, and that is why it got delayed. And I expect a Metroid game. I expect those 3 games at launch. I also expect Nintendo, what you need to do is you need to build bridges, many, many bridges, with third-party developers. Call of Duty, you need to talk to Activision.
No.
You know, 10% of the people may
No.
not play shooters on
No.
Nintendo, but you know what? Invite them. Tell them, come over.
Call of
Remember
Duty
us?
Black Ops was on the Wii U.
Okay, where is Ghost? Where is Advanced Warfare? Where is whatever the hell the last one I played was?
Nintendo doesn't care about Black Ops. That's why.
That's the problem. That is the problem with Nintendo. They have to appeal to a larger audience. They have to get Ubisoft. The last Ubisoft game they had was Black Flag, and that was released after. Batman was a launch game for the Wii U after it came out on the PlayStation 3 and the
Armored Edition.
Xbox 360. Exactly. You know what also you need to do, Nintendo? You need to stop this fucking direct bullshit, and when you show the NX, you have to actually be at E3. You have to be at E3, and you have to show the fucking price of the console. You have to give us a release date. You have to show the amazing lineup of games that you have coming out, like Mario, Zelda, and Metroid. You have to do all this thing, because I guarantee you this, Nintendo. I guarantee you, if you do everything perfectly, E3 will only be talked about, will be Nintendo. Sony and Microsoft can do whatever the hell they want. If Nintendo comes out swinging, which you guys have to do, I'm speaking to you, Nintendo. I'm speaking to you. Listen to me. I am a beloved Nintendo fan, but you're taking that away from me. You have the biggest Zelda fan in the world. You always stand by Nintendo. I love Nintendo. Let me love you again. Let me love you again. You're becoming just a bastard child to my PlayStation 4 and Xbox One.
That's saying a lot.
This is, bottom line, Nintendo has to give fan service, but they also have to realize they need to be a big dog. They have to work with third-party developers. They need to bring back Ubisoft, Activision. I know you're not a big fan of Call of Duty, but you know what? For the 10% or 20% that play on the Nintendo, they need to have a shooter.
The problem is, Nick said this, with like having Call of Duty, the problem is because of how Nintendo designs their controllers and their games. No one wants to build 3 different game versions for like different consoles. Xbox and PlayStation
have a similar.
Thank you. Similar thing.
Ideology.
It's like they're like, okay, we can build it for Nintendo. We can build it. Sorry, we can build it for PlayStation. Build it for Xbox. We can build it for the PC. Oh, I have to mod all my controls to map on this. I really don't want to do that. So
you know what it is? It's something where look at the Wii U Pro controller. That's what they need.
I fucking love that control. I have it.
If they have that, everybody would be on board. You would have the Assassins. You would have the Call of Duties. You would have Maddens, you know? People want to love Nintendo. But you can't right now when you have to put out a Mario game every year. You have to put out a Zelda every other year. You have to put out Yoshi's Woolly World, which was great, but not as well delivered as it should have been. You have to put out Cursed Rainbow shit Kirby game.
Splatoon 2.
You know, Splatoon 2. I wouldn't be surprised if that's at least shown at E3.
I could see that.
Not a launch game, but
a teaser. Just give me a teaser, because here's what we talked about a couple weeks ago. That right now they're not winding down, but they're coming down to the end where they're gonna finally stop doing updates for the game. It's been like almost a year, but they'll probably give us updates till the year mark, and then maybe around the fall they'll just let it run its course. And then I'm probably gonna say early 2017. We'll probably see Splatoon 2. If they tease it at E3 2017, we'll get Splatoon 2.
Definitely.
Because they don't want to whore it out.
I mean, you have to think of it this way. Last time we had a 3D Mario was 6 years ago. Right? It's time. Mario's been silent. You know they're saving him for the NX. Here's our brand new...
What game was that?
The last one was 3D World.
Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
3D... What the fuck are you talking about, 3D World?
3D World. That was the last 3D Mario game that came out.
There's no game called Super Mario 3D World.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Remember there was 3D Land and 3D World where you were the cat?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Biggest Zelda fan in the world right here, Peter Anderson.
Fuck you. Biggest Mario fan, you fuck.
Mario isn't Zelda.
Jackass.
I said Nintendo fan.
You said Zelda fan.
But what was the biggest flaw?
Anyway.
What was the biggest flaw with 3D World, if you can figure this out, Mr. Mario fan?
The co-op?
Very good. It was a one-player game. It was a four-player game designed for one player.
I mean, they need to give a Mario. I mean, with Zelda, I would not be surprised if it was cross Wii U. That's why
it's gonna happen because, like you said,
GameCube to Wii, they did that. It worked, you know.
It worked wonders. It sold the shit out of the console.
Exactly.
But yeah, like that, they're gonna cross-platform it.
So that I would like to see Smash or Mario Kart maybe, but
Smash is done. Rumor has it that Sakurai is not going to do Smash anymore.
But you don't think there's going to be a way to have it go over the NX? I think...
Oh, the NX? Yeah, fuck yeah.
If Nintendo's smart, which I don't know if they will do, but I hope that the Wii and the Wii U is backwards compatible. I know that's a stretch, but if they can do something like that, that would be great, because then that would open up to their lineup in the Wii U. If everything is done right with Nintendo, and I know I've been going off, I apologize, Nick. I see you cooking...
Yeah.
Thinking to rip me apart, right?
No, I'm not going to rip you apart. There's some things I agree with you on, and there's some things I do disagree.
Like
always.
I have one quick thought when you're done.
But I mean, Nintendo, if the main things that Nintendo needs to do, this is what you need to do. You need to come back with your third-party developers. You need to get back in bed with them. You need to maybe do exclusives with some of them, like PlayStation and Xbox does. Even a timed exclusive would be a cool idea, you know. You know, that getting Cloud on on Smash Brothers is a good sign for Square Enix. You could see maybe...
Yeah, we got the new Final Fantasy game coming out for the 3DS. First time in, fucking 20 years?
So you can see that maybe, hey, things might be a little greener. Square's going to be working with them. Ubisoft.
Oh!
Yes.
Super Mario RPG has finally come to the Virtual Console.
Heard it here first.
After fucking 20 years, they're finally getting my favorite fucking Mario game on the fucking console because they patched things up with Square.
But you also need...
Thank you for reminding me of that.
No worries. You need a killer lineup. I mean, you need to do something where... And you need a working controller. Nintendo, you need to do these things. If not, you're going to become a third-party developer. That's what you're going to do. Which you'll do great. Everybody's going to love your Mario games on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But you need to realize this is your time. You need to come out swinging. You need everybody at E3 to talk about you. And you have the capability of doing it with the NX. You can blow people's fucking shoes off. Do it, Nintendo. Do it. Do it.
Bacardi.
Do it.
Okay, Pete.
Do it.
Shut up.
All right, what do you have to argue?
No, I don't have to argue anything, all right? I think you're right. Nintendo needs to open up its doors to third-party developers. I think you're right. It does need to work on getting exclusives to the console that are not just Mario titles.
New IPs too.
I think you're wrong. They do not need to flood the market with more Nintendo garbage games in order to get a drive out of the NX.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying as a launch lineup. You know, you could have...
As a launch lineup, they need the third parties in
yeah, of course. You'll get third parties, but I
they
think
can't.
they're going to have their core things. We'll get, for
If
example...
they start flooding the market with all these Mario this, Kirby that, Zelda this, all that nonsense, then people are going to be like, oh, it's all the same Nintendo all over again. That's all it is.
No, because you could say... If Zelda gets ported over, say the 3 games I said, they've been working on Mario, so you know he's going to be a launch. And Metroid. That's basically 2 and 1 that got booted over from the Wii U. And then, similar to what PlayStation did, PlayStation had Knack when it came out. PlayStation 4 had Knack. They had Shadowfall. And they had... whatever, it doesn't matter. And they had some other game. But they also had their third party saying, yeah, we have these first party, but you know what's also coming? The Black Flag is coming out. Look at how great this looks. The new Call of Duty is coming out. Look how great this looks. That's what Nintendo should do. You need to have your first parties to say, hey, our first parties are here. But yes, you shouldn't be flooding them.
No. Nintendo shouldn't make any mention of their first parties at all. Because you know that they're coming out. That's all Nintendo does, is first parties. Nintendo is a first party developer. They don't need other people to develop for them. So you know that Nintendo's going to be making video games for their own console.
So you're saying not even to mention them?
Absolutely not. There's no need to. A little blurb, possibly. What they need to do to show that they've reinvented the way that they think about the console is that they need to show the third party stuff. That's what they need to do in order to reinvigorate life in their console. They need to say, you guys already know that Nintendo makes Mario games. You know that we make Yoshi games. You know that we make Kirby games. You know that we make Mario Kart Racing and Mario Party and all this. You already know that. That's just set in stone that Nintendo's making this. What you don't know is that the next Call of Duty is coming out on the Nintendo NX first. What you don't know is that Tomb Raider has been ported over to the Nintendo NX. What you don't know is this. The big shit that everybody wants to see them do. We worked closely with the developers to find out what they needed in a console because it seems like we've lost sight on what the people want in a console. So here is what we and the developers came up with. Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, ported over to the NX.
You liked having Cloud playing Smash Brothers? By the way, we did an exclusive deal. Here's Final Fantasy VII on the NX.
Final Fantasy VII on the NX. Final Fantasy VII was a part of the Sony fucking thing, so you know that's going to Sony.
I know, I'm just saying, if it did have the port of it, would be sick. But
yeah, if they were like, oh, after Sony's done, this is how easy it was for the developers of Squaresoft or Square Enix to make Final Fantasy VII for the NX. Boom! Coming to the NX.
Check this out.
They need to say, all the games that you can play on those consoles, you can play on our consoles now.
We got Rare 30 for 30. For 15 bucks.
Because we know what you guys have been asking for. And Rare 30 for 30, that should definitely be in the
Banjo fucking Kazooie.
Because all those games were on the Nintendo 64.
Yep.
So Rare 30 for 30, instantly. Oh, yeah, this is I'm going to tell you why they made Rare 30 for 30, because we showed them our console. So Microsoft obviously paid more money to get it first, but we've got a console that can play them.
We have GoldenEye, which was lacking in 30 for 30.
Yeah, but that's what they need to say. It can't be all first party.
I'm not saying it's first party.
It's a mirror problem that the other consoles are having, right? In the other consoles, in the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, we have an issue where there aren't enough first party games.
Yeah, it's actually very true.
But we have plenty of third party games for those.
Yeah.
Nintendo has the opposite. They have way too many first parties and no third parties at all.
Yeah, I get you.
So they need to show, hey, we're reinventing the way that we think about this. Here's a bunch of third parties that are coming to our console.
So what happened? Now let me strike this to you, and as well as to you.
Oh, you talk to me now? Now? You fucking Nintendo fan? You jerk.
E3, they actually have Nokia Theater.
Yeah.
That's where they have it. They come out, they show the NX. It comes out with Mario. Just hold on with me here. Mario. 2016, November, coming out, launch with the NX, new 3D Mario, going to be like Galaxy. Reggie comes out and says, we love our Mario, but I have something else to tell you today. And then he goes into all the third parties. And he goes through all this stuff saying, just example being, guys, Final Fantasy coming, new Call of Duty, map packs here first, new Tomb Raider, Game of the Year edition, here first.
Ladies and gentlemen, to surprise you all, our first M-rated mature game will be Doom.
Yeah, Doom coming to the NX right away. You know.
That I would have the biggest fucking heart on if that show.
And then at the end, be like, we showed you all this new stuff we're doing, but just so you know, we also have one more surprise, and then end with like Metroid coming out as a first party.
Yeah,
like
that would be nice. That would be
where
nice
they start
deal.
with the first party, they end with their first
If
party.
they made like a little mention of their first party in the beginning, like Mario, like
He's
it
coming
starts off with the NX and going, "It's a me, Mario," and
Yeah.
he hits a block and the NX comes out of it or whatever.
Yeah.
That would be nice, right?
That would be pretty
That
nice.
would be nice, right? And then he grabs it, and then
Yeah.
you know that a Mario game's coming out, and then he comes out and he's like, "Well, thank you, Mario," and you guys know we do Mario, we do Star Fox, we do this, we do that, we do this, but what you don't know, and that's what I'm here to talk to you about, is all the third parties, and he starts fucking listing
ranting
off
about the
third parties, right?
Yep.
Starts ranting about the third
Write
parties.
this down, Nintendo.
So that would be fucking phenomenal. I would stand behind that.
And then at the end, say,
but we're never gonna lose sight of our first parties.
And then
boom,
show
Metroid Prime.
I would
Metroid.
I would take Metroid Prime, and then if anything, I'd be like, all right. And now we have something special for all of our classic gamer fans. Say you have the NX on its little podium. The podium falls, the podium goes into the ground, disappears, and there's a GameCube sitting right behind it. All of a sudden, it's like, yeah, we have the GameCube library on the NX. That's what I want.
That'd be
the
nice.
one
I
fucking.
could get behind that.
That's
right?
the one fucking library they do not have on the Nintendo fucking on the Nintendo shop.
yeah,
On the Virtual
GameCube.
Console, you have everything. You have fucking Game Boy, Super Nintendo,
Game
Nintendo
Boy
64
Advance.
Game Boy Advance. Thank you. Nintendo 64. You don't have fucking GameCube. That is probably one of the best libraries you have at your disposal. Put them out there, guys.
So we're in agreement that they have to be there at E3,
Yep.
right? They
Yes.
have to have
You
a
can't
physical
do-
presence.
They have to physically be present.
They can't do it
because
in the day.
they can't do it through video, right? You need to we watch it through video, but they need to be like, hey, here's the NX. You can hold it and you can play it today.
Yeah, all playing today. And then have them do a little bit of stint with Mario, and then go into all their third parties. Come in, fucking knocking the door down. They're not knocking. They're fucking bulldozing
they
that
have
door.
to fucking bulldoze the door down. They have to show gamers that they are reimagining what it is to be NX or what it is to be Nintendo. And that's why NX is supposed to be a difference. It's supposed to be a game changer.
Yep.
All right, so they have to show people, hey, look, we're not just looking at technology. We're also looking at you guys, the fans.
Yeah.
And we know that you've supported us, but we want you back. We started this shit. Right? We started this shit, and now we're taking the crown back. You assholes. All right.
Yeah. Twitch now on NX.
Essentially, they have to be like, oh, you guys had a nice run. All right, Sony. Oh, you had a nice run, Microsoft. I mean, it was short lived, but it was cute.
Yeah.
Hey, understand this,
We're
ladies and
back.
gentlemen. We started this shit. Boom. We're gonna fucking finish it.
I would love to see, like you said, you have Mario come out and he hits the block and the NX comes out. So it's like, all right, you got Mario. Then all of a sudden you just hear, Luigi time. Give me a Luigi game. Because I would love to see another Luigi. I don't care if it's fucking Luigi's Mansion 3, but I would just like
Again,
to see
you
the
have to
product.
you have to hold back from saturating all those first parties. You can't say, oh, look, we've got everything we've shown you on Nintendo Directs for the past 5 years.
Oh, wait, I just had another thought. So, like you said, you have Samus stand there, and it's like the new Metroid Prime. Say she just stand there, all of a sudden you see a shadow figure walk up, and it's Master Chief. There you go. You get fucking Halo on
There's
fucking...
no way that's gonna work out. There's no way.
Space Hunters?
There's no way. Microsoft owns Master Chief. There's no way that's happening.
Especially if they dug out.
If you had
Nathan
Samus
Drake.
sitting there and fucking Commander Shepard walks on screen, that's possible.
Yeah.
That's a possibility. But you can't do it with Master Chief. Master Chief is owned by Xbox.
It's a thought.
There's no way.
The other thing I would like to see is them integrate Twitch. Like a share button
Streaming
for
services.
Twitch.
Yeah.
I would like to see.
See,
As
but
easy as PlayStation
there's
does
a
it.
huge philosophy shift that has to happen at Nintendo for them
Yeah.
to do all this stuff. They've always been like, oh, fun and safe gaming. Well, you gotta kind of be a little unsafe in order to do these
Yeah.
things.
You have your Animal Crossing and your little fucking crappy
Yeah.
shit like that, but you also have to come back and bring back the hardcore.
Well, the
gamers.
problem that they'd face is when you look at the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox, you don't see those kid-like games.
Yep.
You don't.
Well, you do Unravel,
Well, yeah, but
which is pre-ordered right now on my
but
Xbox.
I don't think anybody is looking at
$19.99.
Unravel. I don't think any 5-year-old is watching E3. Number one, to know what Unraveled is. And
you get a theme if you pre-order
Number
it.
two, I don't think any 5-year-old even would be interested in playing a game like Unraveled until they saw somebody else playing it. Which means that an older person that was watching E3 saw Unraveled, got really excited about it, played it, and their niece and nephew came over and saw it. So that excludes you.
Also look up a video how to make your own yarny.
Because there is no niece and nephew in your situation.
You just need red yarn and white yarn, and you can make your own yarny.
So the problem that Nintendo faces is if we shift into this mature audience, everything might get saturated with mature content, and all of our first parties aren't going to matter anymore.
They're secondary to what the experience you'll have with our third parties are.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the philosophy shift. Whereas Nintendo has traditionally always been like, no, it's mine. It's mine. Don't break it. It's mine. Don't break it. They have to risk it a little bit and say, well, you can touch this part. You know, like
Yeah, this matter.
so they have to be it's a philosophy shift that has to happen. And now that there's a new CEO or president, right? A new president, they might actually have a philosophy shift. That
Well, you know, Iwata had to give the green light to the NX.
Yep.
Obviously.
Well, yeah, I don't know about that.
But, you know, Nintendo knows they have to change. I want to know in the comments what you guys think.
I don't
do
think
too.
Nintendo knows that they have to change. They just released another fucking DS.
Back to arguing. Is Nick right? Am I right? Is Jeremy right?
I'm always right.
You're damn right.
Comment card. But guys, we'll be back on Friday for what was the topic? I completely blanked out. Oh yeah,
The competition.
competition. Getting to the meat of the scenario, which that'll be Nick's department. As you guys, you know where to find us. youtube.com/Improv Gaming, Facebook Improv Gaming, space between the two words, Instagram and Twitter, which is improv_gaming. And you can also email us at improvgamers@gmail.com. And always, guys, we'll see you on Friday for the competition. Game on.